Yeah, Big Don here in the Ozarks. We talk about a subject. They tried to rob me. Okay, it was a setup right from the beginning, and this is a good video. I'm going to share my experience with you. Maybe I can help you out. Okay, looking for a four-wheel drive truck or any pickup truck for that matter, but four-wheel drive truck. The auction sites, they get too crazy and they want too much money. So I was on Craigslist, local area, and also LetGo. And I found this truck on LetGo and decided to go take a look at it. So I messaged the people. They wanted me to meet them at the church in Cane Hill, Arkansas. Okay, if you're not familiar with the area, Cane Hill is it's a little bitty pimple. Okay, there's nothing there. There's 5 buildings. There's a store, a post office, a church, a museum, and another building. I don't even know what it is. Okay, and there's a main drag goes right through the middle of it. Okay, so it's only this big. You know, maybe a city block, let's say. Okay, so there's nothing there. These people said, well, go to the church in Cane Hill and I'll meet you there. Okay, or message me when you get there. So I did. I went there. Red flags all over the place. I knew something was up right from the beginning. When I travel with money, I'm armed. And you need to be armed too. You got to be wise with your money, okay? Stash it somewhere in your car. This way, if somebody pulls a gun or something, they can check you and you ain't got nothing on you, okay? But in this case, I knew something was, the red flags were just all over the place, all right? These people, when I got there, they said, I'm on my way, I'll be there in a minute. Okay, I waited 50 minutes for these people, all right? And they couldn't find me, all right? Well, that was the end of the story. I'm jumping to the end. But let me clue you in on this. All right, this is on LetGo, and there was red flags all over this right from the beginning. Okay, first of all, this truck here, it's a '94 Ford F-150, $400. Ran when I parked it. This is here in the Ozarks, people always say that. 9 out of 10 times it's baloney. Okay? It ran when I parked it. Yeah, right. So right from the beginning, I knew something was up with this. The first picture you notice down here in front of the truck, there's a tow strap. See the tow strap right there? So this thing was towed to where it was. Okay, they didn't drive it there and park it and that's it. But it says, ran when I parked it a few months ago. Don't need it. I want to get rid of it. $400, best offer, or we'll trade for hunting items. Price is very negotiable. So here we go, red flags all over it, like I said. This person here, they've got a double check mark, means that they've sold items and people have given them a good review. You don't know that for a fact. I mean, it could have been their brother, their cousin, their friend, whoever that gave them the review. All right, so let's look at another picture of this truck. There's the side of it and the other side. See, what interests me on this was the body. It's not all jacked up. You don't see any rust, no big whammies in it. The tires might be Baldinis or whatever. Not really that big of a deal to me. Second thing I noticed, red flag, was this thing is loaded up with, they using it as storage. So this thing's been sitting there for sure. Okay. If you don't look at these pictures, you don't realize that. Okay. But body-wise, this thing is in immaculate shape. I mean, 25 years old. Okay. So I went there and went to where they told me to go, and they couldn't find me. Okay. 50 minutes, and they couldn't find me in this little pimple town. So, yeah. I knew red flags. This whole thing was a setup to get me to this little town out in the middle of nowhere, and they were going to rob me. I'm 100% positive of it. But anyhow, on my way there, I didn't have jumper cables, so I stopped in at Wally World, Temple Wally, and picked me up some starting fluid and 20-foot cables. Figured probably got a dead battery. I'll throw the jumper cables on it, put the starting fluid to it, and I can tell a lot from there. But yeah, this was a setup right from the beginning. I'm 100% sure they were going to rob me or try to rob me. Like I said, I come armed. When I carry, over $500, I'm coming armed, and it would have been a big mistake if they would have tried something. But they didn't. They just never met up with me, and we were messaging back and forth, and they're like, "We can't find you," and I'm like, "What?" I parked on the main drag in front of the museum with my white Lexus. So they're saying they couldn't find me. Yeah, right. Come on now. Okay. But this is a good example. You've got to be super careful when you're dealing with people. It's good to have somebody go with you. I didn't. You've got to be on your guard at all times. That might have been a good truck, but like I said, the whole thing was a setup. It smelled right from the beginning. My spidey sense was tingling. I knew something was up. So, yeah, I took a drive up there, wasted my gas, wasted my time, but at the end of the day, I get to make a video. I should have pulled my camera out and showed you around, but I was interested in doing business at the time. And, yeah. Well, anyhow, I hope this helps. Be cautious out there. You don't know who you're dealing with, people. Not everybody's honest. And this is a quick video. Big Don in the Ozarks, Zorak. Appreciate you subscribing. Appreciating you liking, sharing. Hit the bell so next video, you'll know when it comes out. Well, till next time, Big Don out.